Yes, sir, it's your boy Hayes back with another one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. If not, you already know. Also, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Also, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're going to go over today, a quick review, then go over to tomorrow, see what bangers we're going to be looking at, see what's going on, and all that good stuff. So in VIP this morning, under watch list, I told them basically to watch for the market to drop, watch for a big drop with SPY, and people were able to capitalize off that still. So mainly VIP, I'm going to tell you exactly, hey, I just bought such and such puts, expire Friday, the target is this, stop loss is this. But if I don't say that, it's 9 times out of 10, it's not 100% A plus setup to where we can be, very strategic and blase whooping, right? Like giving you all the coordinates. So if it ain't that, but I still want you to be able to take on the opportunity if it comes quick, like one of those, plays that come up out the blue or quick, or we see something that ain't able to alert quick enough, but already gave you the heads up. That's what a heads up is. Like, hey, I ain't calling it out yet, but if you see weakness and hearing what I'm saying now, look for SPY to drop hard. So then as you looking and you start to see things in alignment of that happening, you're like, okay, that's what he must have been talking about. Let me hit. Right here, I took advantage of your advice, bro. Got in and out. Two puts, I almost made 2,000 a day. You know what I mean? Congrats, bro. That's phenomenal. Yes, bro, I'ma just wait because 1 second is up, then the next second is down. It just seems too unpredictable. That's the market, bro. It's gonna be like that. 1 second up, 1 second down. Your job is to make sure you following your rules and getting in at where you say you would, and also getting out for that either small loss or for those gains. So right here, made 400 on the drop. Got good man that found. I don't know what he was saying right here, but good job, fam. I also shared my opinion on him and hers help, and also Palantir. I believe I shared a solid opinion. It pretty much came out how I thought it would. Even though it don't seem as if it's ready to hold, it's just weak. They trying to make sure people that play both sides don't really make money. That's when it, play games want to basically be where it opened at this morning. But that's why I wait to end the day to buy. Because even though they did that, I'm going to still make money. Just like I did with Coinbase. If you would have bought at the open, and then right here, like you'd have lost. You probably lost to theta, to time decay. But if you waited to buy and bought in the day at the bottom, as long as it's, near 47, 48, I'm going to still make money. Then right here with Palantir, I told you guys they will beat, I believe they will beat earnings, report good earnings like they always do mostly, but they would drop in price because it's kind of overbought for the time period. Not for Palantir itself, it's going to be worth way much more in the future, but for the time period, how quick it rose, I believe it was overbought. But this like it could quickly, reverse too, because if it really wanting to go down, they're supposed to tank like $20 in the after hours. Buys holding up like this, telling me that it really don't want to go down. So right here, I'll just let you know how risky earning plays are. You can always wait for strategic plays and setups, including the stop loss, etc. So earnings plays is 50-50. Nobody knows what it's going to do. I don't care what you're talking about. You can control your risk in some ways with it. But most of the time, you're either going to make a lot of money or you're going to lose all the money that you put in. There ain't no ifs, ands, and buts in betweens. So if you don't like that, just wait for strategic plays to where, it's a real setup. You buying because it's a dip by breakout, earnings winner, first green day, double bottom, whatever your, setup is that made it enticing for you to buy it. And then you got a proper plan in place with your stop loss and your price target and all that good stuff. Now that's a solid setup, solid play. But right here, I was just saying that Hims both report earnings at the close. I got 45 calls and 45 puts on Hims. I expect Hims to spike up to 60 or drop to 30. I more so believe it'll go up. I like to give my opinion what I think. Don't just say, oh, it's going that way, that way. No, I think it's doing this. I'm just telling you what the numbers should be, regardless, either direction. Palantir, same calls and puts expire Friday. It should drop even if report great earnings like it should. So that's what they did, reported great earnings, and it pretty much dropped. Went up at first though, but then it came down. I believe it's overbought for the time period, a little ahead of itself. I'm on both sides though, 235 and 170. And like I said, if it really wanted to drop, it would have been down near 170, 180. Then we got Beyond Meat. It plunged more than 8% today as they want to postpone their earnings release. They want to move it to November the 11th after the market close. I was really waiting for that this week. And it was the perfect setup. Because go to my video, I told y'all what we're coming down to. I said we're Beyond Meat coming down to 137, 135, like worst case scenario. But now that they done postponed and did all this, what they done, because if they would hold the earnings tomorrow, I almost guaranteed it's going to bounce off 135, head right back towards 3. But now that they did this, it could break. If it break below 135 tomorrow, it's going to 95 cents. Come on now, you heard it here first. Then November 11th, it may see a reversal. So going to tomorrow, if the market ain't playing games, this right here should do good. So even though the pop should already happen in the after hours and you shouldn't able to be get in, it should be too late. But if it open up and it's still near these same prices, I'm gonna be watching this closely because this definitely could spring off the 48.52. If it break 52, it's going back to 60. But if it wants to break down, because I done seen things like this happen a lot of times. I mean, usually when it's performing the way it's performing and it didn't go ahead and take off like it did, it probably want to break down and sell off. But I got money on both sides though, so I'm gonna play it by ear. I believe under 45, this thing could break down hard. Above 47, 48 is ready to take off. Tomorrow at the close, you got Upstart gonna report earnings. Like I say, earnings is 50-50. Take what people say with a grain of salt, even yourself. You already know anything could happen. They can report mind-blowing earnings, beating expectations out the water and drop. They can report they doing bad and go up. But I do believe this has more potential to the upside. Just letting you know my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. Kava, same here. I believe this has far more potential to the upside than downside. Report earnings tomorrow at the close. This has been on a decline for the past few months. And they actually have, actually be reporting good numbers. You got AMD reporting after the close. I believe AMD is going to report good, but could potentially sell off. Supermicro Computer, AI, they report after close. I'm undecided between about which way this could actually go, but this definitely is going to be a good mover though. If they don't, hold it back, manipulate it, because people are trying to play it both ways. Last but not least, Tesla and Oracle. I will be looking at these two on tomorrow as well. More as like more of a play where we could be strategic about. Oracle right here, it's at a buy zone. Crazy demand zone, 256. You can get it at 256, 257. Calls all the way. If it breaks below 255, I will exit out of there. Market probably dropping as well. Oracle drop below and start breaking down to a new level. The market probably coming down with it too. But break below those levels, I'll be out of there. Above 256, 257, I'm in the calls. This could easily shoot up, a few bucks. And if it's really having one of those days, it's going to have a reversal of a day where it shoot up $15, $20. But that's the level you want to watch for. Easy. If it happens and go your way, make money, cool. If not, yes, your loss should be very strategic and small, because I gave you the level. We getting in at the best possible spot instead of you just buying blindly. Oh, the stock look pretty, let me buy. No, this is a strategic setup right here. What I just talked about was earnings, 50-50. For anybody that just want to hear opinions on it, don't take that serious. Your money could be vanished. Right here, your money is calculated. If you put 1,000 in, you only going to lose a certain percentage of that, $150, $100. But if it go your way, you looking to make $500, $1,000. Then we got right here Tesla. Tesla break below $463. You want to get out of there, exit. Buy zone, what in the levels? Below 463. In the middle, I won't touch it. I ain't going to touch it until they go to my levels. But below 463 puts, I'm in there. Above 470, calls, I'm in there. And whenever I say that, this stuff need to happen in the first 15, 20, 30 minutes of the market being open. 30 minutes, hour, within that time frame. After that, you don't even need to look for those coordinates no more. It's like, even if it happened after that, it's like, okay, cool, but we need to happen within that moment for those levels to, go in effect as they supposed to. Because they could break those levels and then trick you out. But it's better when it happens quick. Follow for more. I love you guys. We out. God bless you.